The NLL season starts this coming weekend, so I thought, why not just skip to the very end? And I had AI predict the results of the 2025-2026 NLL season. After 3 consecutive championships, the Buffalo Bandits are seeking the league's first ever 4-peat. But GMs across the league spent the entire offseason building the ultimate counterattack to take down the Buffalo Bandits. I had the AI research the last 5 seasons, and not just which teams and players performed the best, but why. Which front offices made good moves at the right time, and which coaching staffs could put all the pieces together and make a run. And the AI determined that outcome hinges on one question: can elite stability beat maximized roster change? We're breaking down the full standings, the biggest risers, the hardest collapses, and your champion. So let's get into it. At the end of the regular season, the AI has the Buffalo Bandits at number 1. Why are the Buffalo Bandits still the predictive favorite? It's simple: continuity plus star power. They've been to 4 straight NLL finals, 5 of the last 6, winning the last 3. The algorithm prioritizes their proven system led by perennial MVP candidates Josh Byrne and Dane Smith. All-world goalie Matt Vince has just re-signed a 1-year deal, ensuring stability at the back end. And under John Tavares' coaching, Buffalo maxes their win probability year over year over year. They are the benchmark in the NLL and the clear statistical number 1 seed this season. Now, to beat the dynasty, you need a targeted strike, and the AI says that Vancouver and Toronto executed the perfect strategic moves. First, the Vancouver Warriors. They were a semifinalist just last year, but lacked the right side firepower to put them in the NLL finals. Coming into this season, head coach Kurt Malowski made a championship mandate, signing elite goal-scoring forwards Curtis Dixon and Jesse King. This instantly balances their attack, making them the most improved roster in the league. Combining that offense with 2023 NLL MVP Christian Del Bianco in net, Vancouver is positioned as the primary championship challenger. Next, the Toronto Rock. Toronto used the first 3 overall picks in this year's NLL draft on high-ceiling offensive players, including both Owen Hiltz and number 1 overall CJ Kirst, who is the statistical favorite for Rookie of the Year. But here's the real game changer. In what is arguably one of the best moves pulled in lacrosse, Toronto was able to temporarily lose Nick Rose and gain a bunch of draft capital, and then re-sign Nick Rose in the offseason. The risk is completely mitigated, and the ceiling is now much, much higher, and thus, according to the AI, the Rock climb into the number 3 seed. The Thunderbirds, Seals, and Rush round out the rest of the playoffs, with the final 2 spots belonging to Las Vegas and the Georgia Swarm, who both posted a projected 9-9 record, capitalizing on the volatility below them. Now for the hardest projection of all, the fall. The AI predicted the 2 biggest disappointments of this upcoming NLL season. Colorado is dead last with a record of 4-14. According to the AI, they suffered the single greatest losses of the offseason, trading former championship stars Zed Williams and Connor Robinson, leaving an offensive vacuum that is just too large to overcome, even with the great signing of Andrew Q. They are joined in the fall by the Calgary Roughnecks, who failed to make any major high-impact moves during free agency. Calgary's failure to stabilize their defense, plus their losses on the offensive end, had them plummet down the rankings, missing the playoffs entirely. Now for the final regular season data points, the awards. Rookie of the Year goes to Toronto's number 1 overall pick, CJ Kirst. The AI determined that his usage rate will guarantee massive production this season. Now for the NLL MVP award, the algorithm predicts Josh Byrne will reclaim that title, leading the 15-3 Bandits in high impact scoring. As we head into the playoffs, the AI has run the tournament simulation, and we have the path to the NLL Cup. Their bracket runs through the Eastern powerhouses as Buffalo beats Toronto in a gritty semifinal, and the Western powerhouse Vancouver sweeps Halifax, setting up an ideal finals showdown. The Buffalo Bandits versus the Vancouver Warriors, the dynasty versus the challenger. Vancouver has the talent, but the AI factors in the championship experience premium plus the home floor advantage, meaning that Buffalo wins 2-1, securing the historic 4-peat. And your finals MVP, the playmaker who drove the offense, is Dane Smith. The algorithm has spoken, the dynasty lives, but the league is closer than ever. Do you challenge the AI's prediction? Let me know your NLL Cup champion in the comments below. That's all I've got for you guys now, but I'll catch you guys in the next one.